And I'm back. Oh, that was so bad I needed to refill my bourbon. Oh, that was rough. Ooh, I am excited for this, though. One of my friend's favorite games. And I've never played it. Oh, hey, Kevin. Silent Hill broke me, man, and I'm really disappointed because that was a recommendation from Stop Skeletons from Fighting, Uncle Derek. He said it still holds up. I'm gonna have to fight him on that one. I do not think it's the atmosphere and the lighting and everything that still holds up, but oh, is that gameplay rough? And that's coming from me. Okay, is there any... Okay, Kevin, is there any setting I should turn on? You know what you're doing. Oops. Do I want to be able... Do I want to be able to moonwalk? I think I want to moonwalk. Sure, I can change this later. Oh. Some Japanese text? Nihongo? Some Nihongo Jozu? I'm getting there, but I'm definitely not quite there. I remember the disaster of,
The last Metroid is in captivity.
I forgot this game has voice acting.
The galaxy is at peace.
That sounded like a... That did not sound like a... I wonder what the size of that sample is. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. It's the end of Metroid 1, which I've tried to play before. Also rough. Honestly, I think a map is all a game needs. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. Yep, that's Metroid 2. Personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so the scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. It's the plot of Dead Space. Oh, Samus, step on me. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt, but I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack by unitologists. Why can't Metroid crawl? Ah, yes, the space butthole. Gets me every time. Space butt. Space anus. I'm just gonna release a ROM hack. I'm gonna learn to ROM hack just so I can change the text right there to say space butthole. Oh, I play on this all the time, but I'm just always amazed at how good Super Nintendo games look running on the analog. They clean up so nicely. Oh, look at it. Check out that moonwalk. Oh yeah, she slays. Some Smooth Criminal playing. It's my baby. We're just gonna hang out here. Oh no, it's the bad guy. If I die to Ridley, Kevin, just remember that you died to the B in Mega Man X. Oh, I was getting nervous there. I was looking to see if there was like an SA1 version of this because honestly the only thing, so many Super Nintendo games hold up so well, the only thing that holds them back is when there's slowdown and the frame rate just chugs. Whoa, the screen's tilting. I want to know how many minds were blown in '94. Oh no, the space butthole. Ugh, the atmosphere. Non-horizontal pixels. Dun, dun. I can't wait for that. Ugh. Oh, I can already tell this is one, still holding up, and two, why can't Metroid crawl? And two, gonna be a much more enjoyable experience than Silent Hill. I need to. I almost went to Midwest Gaming Classic because Derek Alexander and Stop Skeletons from Fighting was there to preview his 2-hour documentary on Faceball 2000 for the Game Boy, which I haven't watched yet. But he's one of my big inspirations for trying to do some of this stuff. So I'd love to just meet him, and he loves video games the same way I do. But oh, he said Silent Hill 1 still holds up, and I don't think he ever could have been more wrong. This, I imagine some of this stuff would hit a lot harder. Yeah, because this is, again, put yourself in '94. This right here, this room, this is the Mother Brain room. This is where the final boss of Metroid 1 takes place. And I think there is a ROM hack for Metroid 1. If you have a generous amount of nostalgia to cover the worst parts. But yeah, maybe there's a ROM hack for Metroid 1. Yeah, maybe there's a ROM hack for Metroid 1 that adds a map. I've tried to play Metroid 1, I haven't. Not being able to save sucks, because it was, in Japan it was a floppy disk game. So in Japan, you could save at will because it was on a floppy disk. When they localized it for the U.S., they didn't want to do a battery-backed cartridge because those cost money. So it's password saving. So between that and the lack of a map, Metroid 1's a little rough. Oh no! It saw me. That thing does nothing. Okay, but now Metroid can crawl. And Metroid can shoot missiles. When do the jams start? When does the soundtrack kick in? There we go. YouTube does eat ROM hacks. Just go ahead and DM it to me. Because I do love me some NES games. Mega Man, Hexology, Castlevania trilogy, Mario trilogy. Ah, here's the music. You hear those jams? Yeah. We got some space pirates now. Turn the game down a little bit. This had to be the most cinematic thing. I mean, yeah, it is. This era of games, I've talked to. Maybe the Space Pirates are just misunderstood. I've talked about, as Kevin has heard my rant, the PlayStation 1 generation is one of my least favorite generations of games. I think everything on the N64 is garbage. Not everything, but a lot of those games, ooh. And there's a certain charm to 8-bit NES games, but this was when you started being able to have real atmosphere, the real super. And then I think this was about as far as I got, because I've played Super Metroid at your house before, Kevin. The other thing that I think holds back a lot of the early 3D era, at least on the N64 side, is that those games only work with the N64's like super sensitive joystick. Trying to play them on anything else just doesn't work. Ooh, map. I mean, like, F-Zero X on the N64. One of my favorite games. Definitely my favorite F-Zero game. Not that there's that many to pick from. Metroid can't bomb. This is the save room. And it's playing this now, it's backwards. The first Metroid game I played was Metroid Prime, actually, which is another funny game because it took me like 10 years to beat. Because I'd play through it. Well, when I was a dumb kid, I'd never got very far. But when I was a slightly less dumb teenager, I would play through it and then like get really far, get to like the door before the final boss, and then just stop for a while for whatever reason. Something else would take my attention. Halo 3 would come out or something. And then later, like a year later, I'd be like, oh, I should finish Metroid Prime. Oh, it's been so long, I should probably just start over. So I played through that game like 4 or 5 times before actually just finishing it. They do have the best local multiplayer games, absolutely. The other problem is, and we'll see if we get past this, the N64 looks like, you've heard me rant about how the N64 has a lot of unique problems that just make it look really bad on a modern display. And unfortunately, the analog version, the analog 3D, is delayed, and who knows what's going on with the tariff stuff. So it's probably going to get delayed further, which is just like analog. Oh no, he's waking up. He's not supposed to do that. Kevin, how do I wall jump? I will challenge you on the local multiplayer. And it's probably just blind nostalgia. I have many more fond memories of local multiplayer on the GameCube, be it, well, 007 Nightfire was multi-platform, but the GameCube still had 4 controllers, so you could play 4 players. And then I mean, Melee is clearly superior to Smash 64. Double Dash is probably the most fun and chaotic Mario Kart game there is. And I have been waiting decades, well, maybe decades, it's getting close to decades, to get a group of people to play the casino map in Mario Party 4 with me, because that's the best board. I found one person in Chicago that'll play with me if I can get a hold of them. I just need to fill out the other two. And then, like, goddamn, Kirby Air Ride. Again, most fun I've had is I keep having multiple most funs I've ever had. But Kirby Air Ride, the city trial with 4 players, so much fun. Yeah, exactly, and that's kind of the mixed bag, because they're better to play on other consoles, but some of them... Metroid... or not Metroid, F-Zero X on anything other than a well-maintained N64 controller just doesn't work. And F-Zero X is the best game ever. So, even though a lot of the N64 games are bad, by my own statement, how weird they are, there's something to it. I kind of like it. Like, Mario 64 is just like floating islands in space. There's something very... I mean, it's like a fever dream, or you know, Glover. The fact that Glover exists. I mean, God, that game's weird. Good one, Lauren. Maybe that's been the secret sequel all along. I have a Dreamcast. I don't think I have it here. I think it's back at my childhood home. I've been meaning to play that more as well. There's so many games I'd love to play more. That's why I started doing this. Ooh, it's the things from Metroid. But yeah, Dreamcast also had some good Fever Dream stuff. What's funny about the Dreamcast is they've cracked it so wide open that like any ISO of a Dreamcast game you find online is it cracks the Dreamcast for you, so you can just burn CDs and put them in your Dreamcast, and it just works. I'm thinking of it's a weird game that I might do at some point, because it's just so weird. Chameleon Twist. Chameleon Twist is one, and Rocket, Robot on Wheels, which is actually it was by Sucker Punch, people behind Ghost of Tsushima. So that's quite a wild jump in quality. The Rocket was pretty cool because it had a lot of physics. No, we found the club. Super Nintendo music's so good. It's a bit, it does get a bit stuck if this is like the only kind of music that works on the Super Nintendo, but oh, it works. Sorry, I can't stop vibing to the music. Ukulele, when it was announced, I already had my doubts, because bit of a hot take, Banjo-Kazooie isn't actually that good. I'm not a big fan of collectathons. Oops, I accidentally hit the... No, don't save. I'm also not a huge fan of 3D platformers, so... I say that as like Mario... The 3D Marios are some of my favorites. So, egg on my face there, I guess. But 3D platformers that aren't Mario... I'm trying to think of any that... There's plenty that I like. It takes a lot for me to not like a game. But I'm trying to think if there's any that, you know, like, blow my mind the same way, you know, like Mario Odyssey does. Tulip. I don't... I'll look into it. I don't currently, Oops. What? The console just reset? Oh. Yeah. I know what I did. I should probably turn that off. I, hit the button that resets my flash cartridge. I just don't have a good way to play PS2 games right now. No. I should probably hold my tongue or the Nintendo ninjas will come after me. I'm playing on a flash cartridge, and up in select resets it. So I hit the secret button combination that resets my flash cartridge. Don't tell me Miyamoto. I just don't have a good way to play PS2 games right now. I have a fat PlayStation, which is the one you're supposed to use, but I haven't modified it at all. And it's a bit more involved. The PlayStation 2 is weird. There are like 3 options for playing backups on a PlayStation 2. You can try to do it over a USB drive. It really doesn't work. The USB does not transfer fast enough. Because the USB ports on the PlayStation 2 were just for like keyboards and mice. They were not meant to transfer data. So they're really throttled. Not standard USB ports. The other option, if you have a fat PS2, is to play games off of a hard drive that you install. Kinda works. And the other two options. You can... One of them is actually to get the network adapter in the PS2, and then you actually stream games over the LAN connection. And then the final way that was just uncovered, and that kind of works. It has some problems. You can actually stream games over the memory card slot. So you can get this super beefed up memory card device, have your game, not your save, the actual game is on the memory card, and that's what the PS2 is reading. Recording stuff is simple enough. So this is, I'll do a little detour really quick to show off my nerdy toys. Oh, is there no audio coming from the game? I'm having a ton of fun. Also, it looks like my audio device reset. Has it been stuck like that this whole time? Go ahead and reset that. Why didn't anybody ping me earlier? I guess I should actually be paying attention to it. There we go. I'm having a blast. Anyways, Lauren, I have this device. I realized it was since I relaunched. This is the Retro Tink, named after the developer's rabbit. It takes all sorts of analog inputs and outputs HDMI at no lag. That's how I'm capturing my PlayStation 1 footage. This is being captured on a HDMI console. Yeah, I realize it. So there's a bunch of me talking into the void about stuff as the game is just sitting there. I'm new at this. Eventually that won't be an excuse. But for now it still is. Yeah, I really like getting the most out of old hardware. So, any little gadget that actually works, because there's a lot of them out there that don't. And even the Tink is a little dated, because he released an update that it only goes up to 1080p. He released an updated model that goes to 4K. Which is nice, but I don't really need it, and it's very expensive. But yes, this is a lot more fun than Silent Hill. .1080p is fine, and also, so like, one of the issues you'll get into as you're dealing with these old consoles, frequently emulators and the like, especially official emulators, like re-releases and stuff. Oh, this is the plant, isn't it? Ah, no, I did it again. It's up and select. Up and select is what's restarting the cartridge. Fortunately, the save point's right there, so I didn't miss anything too big. But because of that, I hit up and then select to switch to the missile, and that's what's resetting it. Anyways, a lot of like official emulators and stuff, like Nintendo Switch Online, they don't integer scale. You just always hit new game. I expected nothing less from you, Kevin. See, this is why I'm the cool one, because I know how to moonwalk. Which I'm out of practice. I did actually learn how to moonwalk. It's not too difficult. But there was a time when I could moonwalk like the best of them. I should practice that some more. You never know when you need to bust it out. Hit select first and then up. You know, I hadn't considered that. You're gonna make me want to pull up the footage from our old YouTube channel when you died to the bee in Mega Man X. There is something about this boss's oscillation that is very hypnotizing. Along with the music. Message retracted. Oh no. I missed that. You died to the Chozo fight. You just have this knack of... And you died to the first boss in Symphony of the Night. Is that just a thing you do? Always die to the first boss? Also, don't know if you're still here, Val. Oh my God! How many times am I gonna do that? Oh, I think I can play with the settings in the flash cart to turn that off. I really need to do that. I really need to change the reset option. Yes, while I recount my embarrassment of constantly resetting the game, tell Kevin about how... I think I can change the input, and we'll definitely do that after I'm done tonight. So Val, tell Kevin about how you destroyed me with your bird creation in GLC. Because he would love to hear that. She really cooked with her bird deck that she made. No, she lulled me into a false sense of security and then just snatched victory from me. She did not. It's in the deck. But oh, she's got a lot of sneaky cards in there that I've never seen before, which is great. Cramorant came up. Yes, I did taste the rainbow. She knocked out Sylveon with the rainbow. The trans icon was powerless to the full power of the all-inclusive pride flag. I hate Cramorant, but in a way that it's one of those I love that I hate it. It's so dumb that I like it. It was even better when I encountered Cramorant for the first time. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm opening up I'm gonna reset the console. We're gonna see if I can change the flash cart settings. I didn't want to reveal my flash card to the audience. That was supposed to be a secret, but I keep screwing up. No, BSX. In-game settings. Greatest. It always is my greatest energy. Oh, can I not change it? Oh no. Let me look it up if I can. This is not looking good for me. Oh, okay. It's in-game settings. No, it's not in-game hook. Shoot. The cartridge, I may. It's like only this game where I have to push up and select sometimes. Not to do anything, it's just something that happens. This is the firmware. I have a controller. Oh yeah, you do have the Super Metroid controller. Let's see. Chrome, SD. So it's saying, um, in-game hook. Oh, sweet, the Cubs won. To SNES. Okay, I don't know if that fixed it. I'll have to go through the documentation more later. Don't look at all of my crimes. I also just need to try and not be an idiot. I turned off my air conditioning so I could soak in the atmosphere. And, starting to get a little sweaty. Pivot completely and play Super God. Maybe I'll play that at some point. That game's so bad. I love it. But oh, is it bad. I can pivot to Mega Man X. I don't have to push up and select in that game. That's one I'd have to play Super Godzilla. I'd have to read a guide first, because that is not intuitive. Alright. Is it the third time? Third time's the charge, right? I will say, I think this is as... Okay. Select, jump, shoot. I think this is as bad as, you losing to the Chozo. How I just cannot get my lizard brain to make sure I don't push up and select. I'll do Super Godzilla at some point, though. Love me some Godzilla. Maybe if there's a... I don't know, if they announce a new Godzilla movie or something. And get that, search engine optimization, you know, for the clicks. That's why I was so annoyed at, Oblivion Remastered getting dropped right away. Because it's like, oh... should be playing that to boost the engagement. And I would love to do an Oblivion playthrough, because I adore Oblivion. Oh, this could be going better. Oh, I've defeated my temptation to push up and select, only to be defeated by my lack of gamer skills. I'm just excited for a bunch of mods to come out for the remaster. Oblivion mods are kind of janky. I did do a modded Oblivion playthrough at one point, and loved it. I also have wanted to do it because I don't think... Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever played through Oblivion legit. I always exploited the hell out of the duplicating item glitch. Because I played on 360. Difficulty has always been a bit messed up in Bethesda games. Oh, you mean so I actually have to, like, buy stuff and manage my money? There were a lot of other exploits that I definitely don't... Yeah, that's how it was in Fallout, I think. There's definitely a... What's it called? There's some exploits I remember that... I don't know if there are true exploits, but... just as an example, one I'm thinking of, in the Thieves Guild. There's a part in the quest where you jump down a chimney with the boots of Spring Hill Jack. And if you are wearing the boots when you go down the chimney, the boots break. But if you have enough health and enough acrobatics, you can survive the jump without the boots. And then you get to keep the boots. And they boost your acrobatics by like 50. It's insane. I like how I lost to doing what amounts to a no damage run. I think I took some damage in the beginning. I just took damage right there as I opened my big mouth. Yeah, I do like that Oblivion has the hand-to-hand skill. One of my favorite things was the... I, at one point, did a modded Skyrim with a rebalance that added a hand-to-hand skill so you could actually use it. And then I did another mod that lets you turn on kill moves, so they're just like always on. And for some reason, for as useless as hand-to-hand is in Skyrim, they added these unique kill moves where you freaking suplex enemies if you kill them in hand-to-hand. It's amazing. And every game should let you play as an unarmed monk. I'm gonna say it again. Kevin's gonna want to stop me. I'm gonna say it again. Bethesda's overrated. They're not good. That does make sense that they plan to have it at some point, and that's why they have all the insane animations and stuff still there. Yeah, I don't think Bethesda sucks. They're definitely good at creating the sandbox. You just definitely need mods to finish the games. Like Skyrim, vanilla Skyrim, not that great. Modded Skyrim, one of the best gaming experiences you'll ever have. You just got to be willing to deal with modding bullshit, which I am. I'm a computer nerd. Yeah, I don't know what. Starfield was another one of those where it was announced and I'm going, oh, this is gonna be bad. And everybody was super excited for it, and I'm going, no, this is gonna be bad. Same thing with Fallout 4. I have a friend who I distinctly remember. We're sitting in the cafeteria, this was when we were in college. He goes, I pre-ordered Fallout 4. I go, why? He says, I'm excited for it. And I said, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be, like, New Vegas. And I was right. Wandering around and picking up shinies is enjoyable. That's why one of my favorite mods for Skyrim are the ones that let you have ways to display your shinies. Yeah, they are. Fallout 4, there's a lot I like about Fallout 4. It's just, those aren't the things I like about Fallout. Having a pile. Yeah, it's just like my apartment. Please ignore the, mess. Oh no, am I cooked? Kevin, how do I get through this? Isn't it the super bomb? I don't have the super bomb. Or is this just your smart-ass way of saying you don't know either? Can't get through here. And I need the sprinting ability to get past here, which I don't have. I know the answer is Metroid would crawl. Metroid can't crawl. Did I get stuck? That doesn't seem right. No, that wasn't it. I don't want to restart because then I have to fight the plant boss again, but I feel like I missed the super bomb, didn't I? Which does seem like a bit of an oversight. But did I soft lock? No, I'm on the other side. That's the switch right there. I just tried rocketing the door. The super bomb, the super morph ball bomb, I know can hit that. But and Kevin hasn't said anything, so my hunch is that he's furiously Googling to see if there is a way past this. Oh. No. That's not it. It's the sprint. I'm gonna go fight the plant again. That's all I'm ever gonna do is fight the plant. I'm gonna need more bourbon. I am clearly far below the Balmer Peak. But you know what? I am still having fun. And because of the switching of games, I am gonna stay on till at least 9:30 tonight instead of my usual 9. Alright, let's try this once more with feeling. With my pro strats. There's a run button? Oh, I thought I was doing it. You double tap. Ugh. Why can't Metroid run? I know there's a sprint, like, ability. It's very unlike you to say that that is what makes the game amazing. But I suppose Super Metroid is like the Dark Souls of Metroidvanias. I suppose I also could have paid attention to the controls when I was looking at them. Reading the card explains the card. At least I'm going to be a master of fighting the plant. There we go. Hold B to run, okay. Oh yeah, you do go slightly faster. Okay. I guess that makes sense now. No, I got it. You could also just text me. Yeah, I got it. Hold V to run. Oh, it caught Dumbo. You're enjoying this, aren't you? I'm glad to know I'm at least equally incompetent to your average Super Metroid enjoyer. The worst is gonna be trying to learn how to wall jump, because that I already know I'm gonna have trouble with that. I know it's not necessary, but it is to get the slightly better ending. Okay, I've already been here. Can't get that other item, but I can now run across the bridge. Oh, yeah. That is true, that they did, you know, expect you to have a manual. Though, still not as obtuse as, the other thing is, like, Samus's normal speed and animation is reasonably fast. So you don't feel like the run button's necessary. At least I didn't feel like a run button was necessary. There's a wiki article for it. Sometimes the strongest of gamers are felled by the simplest of tricks. Also, what would Metroid do? Run is not, what I would think of. Alright, be honest with me, buddy. Did you actually remember that that was a thing that you had to run over, or did you look that up? Don't encourage him, Lauren. Okay, I believe you, because this is, like, one of your favorite games. Oh, the atmosphere and music. So good. Which this is what you were describing, of like, I can't believe it's a Nintendo game. Because it... probably missed a ton. While I really enjoy the search action games, as much as the next guy, I am not very good at them. Because, yeah, I can't go back up because I don't have the ice beam. And yeah, I missed stuff there, too. There's a lot I missed. Does this game have fast travel? Super Metroid is such a vibe. That I wholeheartedly agree with. And yeah, it's definitely been, like I said, I realize that it's been sitting on my backlog of a game that I haven't played, and it's one that you spoke. Oh, that's hot. Need the Varia soup for that. It's one that you spoke so highly of, and I just realized I haven't played it yet. And I'm always trying to get you to play games, so I figured I should play one that you highly recommend. So after this is Super Godzilla, is what I'm saying. Alright, good. A save spot, so when I hit up and select to reset my flash cart, I don't go back too far. The funny thing I've seen, have you seen the randomizers that it's Super Metroid and Link to the Past? Where it's randomized where you like go through a door in Zelda and then it'll just sometimes turn into a Super Metroid and then you have to play Super Metroid for a little bit. And then you'll go through another door in Super Metroid and it'll turn back into Zelda. And then you have to play Zelda for a little bit. And you find items. You'll find items for Link to the Past in Metroid. And vice versa. It's one of the weirdest ROM hacks I've seen. And but it is one of those ROM hacks you can only do if you're somebody who knows both games well. And I think I've only beaten Link to the Past once. I love Link to the Past. No, I mean, I don't blame you. It's a kind of long game, and I know I played it my freshman year at Wabash when I was like super depressed, and the only thing keeping me happy was playing Super Nintendo games. So that's when I did Link to the Past, and what's it called? And Mega Man X. Okay, what is Metroid missing here? Why can't Metroid leave? Do I need to use the run button? Ocarina of Time is good fun too. That's one of those games where I don't feel like it aged well, but it's good enough where at the time you can just tell. Like, it's like watching an old movie where you can easily see where a lot of the limitations were, but what they were able to do at the time. Oh, the stream did freeze again. There we go. I don't know why this... There we go. Looks like it struggles with... Full disclosure, the capture card I have is, one of the cheaper ones. It seems to struggle with the analog sometimes, and, the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why it's freezing. I'll have to look into it. It's also, like, this thing's getting warm. Okay, those definitely needs a thing. Yeah, I'll just have to get better at actually checking for when the stream freezes. Because that it has been an issue. Not on the PS1 though, I don't know why. I don't know if the Tink is just that robust. Which is possible. I don't think it does yet. There is a, upgrade where you can run even farther. Kevin's teasing me again. These things are really annoying. I should not be an idiot when faced with them. Yeah, it accelerates a little bit. Yeah, it's an upgrade I don't have yet. That's what I thought. I know there is the sprint upgrade, where you start, like, flashing and then you just plow through everything. But I now have the high jump boots, so I can backtrack a little bit. Oh, hit the down button. I do realize I think I'm capturing at a lower frame rate because Yeah, you can't see. Metroid turns invisible on the elevators, but I can see the flash because it's probably flashing. It's probably flashing at half speed, so that's 30 hertz instead of the 60 hertz. And I think I might be capturing at 30 FPS. Joko's been surprisingly well behaved tonight, as opposed to the painting stream last night. I'll have to see if I actually have the ability to stream it. Full speed or not. I don't know, again, I'm new at this. It's one of those things where it's... Yeah, she's just vibing in the back. You can see her right there. There she is. She's drinking from her water fountain. Yeah, just over my shoulder. I appear to probably hit a decent stopping point because clearly I'm missing something. But it is 9:30. It's getting a little late. So I think I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna grab Shoko to come say hi to everybody before I sign off. Shoko. Yeah. Those enemies look like platforms, but don't I need the freeze beam, the ice beam, to freeze them? Or can I just jump on top of them? It's not the super missile. Yeah, I know they're platforms. That much is obvious. But I'm pretty sure I need the ice beam to be able to jump on top of them. Yeah, they just hurt you without it. Well, either way, I'm gonna call it a night. It's getting past my bedtime, and I got work tomorrow. So, thanks a ton for stopping by. I appreciate it. I am definitely sticking to my Tuesdays at 7 streaming, but I am trying to figure out how I can do this a little bit more, where it fits into my schedule. Yeah. I'll be announcing on Blue Sky. Oh god, this is like turning into a influencer. I'm trying to split the difference to get out there but not be insufferable with it. Work's been okay. It's the biggest thing is I'm not getting a lot out of it, and then add on top of it the commute and everything. I don't have time to do the things that I actually enjoy doing. So, we'll get there. But take care. Hang in there, everybody. And thanks for stopping by.